It's Tuesday morning. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I thought I'd still carry on being on plan. So this morning I'm going to make some baked oats. I'm going to use the 40 grams of oats as my healthy extra B choice for the day, and in the mixture I'm also going to have half a tin worth of Sweet Freedom choc shot for half a tin, so it's going to be a teaspoon, and then on top I'm going to use the sugar-free syrup. My mum brought this up at the weekend, and when checking on the app it's 6 tablespoons for half a tin, but I don't end up using anywhere near as much as that, but it's really good just to have like that on the top drizzled on. And then my mum got this off Amazon quite a while ago, but I haven't used it until this weekend, but it's really good for like having separate little baked oats, and because it's a silicone mould it comes out really well. And then with that I'm just going to have a glass of water. Show you what they look like. I've just turned them out of the silicone mould and they look a bit like waffles, so they look really good. And then with that I've just put an apple sliced up for speed. I might on the side have the rest of the light yoghurt that I used. These are from Aldi and I think they're about 30p each, which is really good. And then on top I'm just going to drizzle over some of the sugar-free syrup. Again, like I said, this is 6 tablespoons for half a tin, so I'm probably not even going to use anywhere near that, not even 1 teaspoon to be honest. So I'm not sure whether to count this as half a tin or not, with it not being anywhere near. But this is going to be my breakfast for the time being, and then I'm just going to have a glass of water with that as well. It's a bit later on now, so I'm just going to make some loaded potato skins. I'm just going to put the potatoes in the microwave for about 10 minutes to soften them up, and then cut them in half, scoop out the potato and mix it with either the normal cottage cheese or the onion and chive. I've just checked the app and it says these are free. The only one that you have to sin is the one with the pineapple in, it looks like. And then with the mixture I'm also just going to put a pinch of sea salt in and just some black pepper for a little bit more flavour. Now that the potatoes have been in the microwave for about 10 minutes and have gone quite soft, I've just preheated the oven to about 200 degrees. Mine's a fan oven, so you'd have to adjust it to your own, but I'm just going to cut these in half and start scooping out the middles. Just scooped out all the potato, you should make sure that there's at least a little tiny thin bit on the bottom, and try not to go right through to the other end because you are going to be stuffing these again afterwards. But I've just put all of that into a bowl, and now I'm just going to mash that down so it's a bit less hard. But then with that I'm also going to put some of the cottage cheese. I'm just going to put like a few spoons of that in and just mix that round with a little bit of salt and pepper as well. Now that's mushed down, I'm just going to put a couple of tablespoons of the cottage cheese in with that as well. Just want to make sure that there's enough cheese to be able to like mix in with all of the mash as well, so that there's not too much mash and not too much cottage cheese. There's just a right balance. Now that that's done, I'm just going to add in a little bit of the salt all over, and then just grind up some of the pepper into that as well. Once all that is mixed through, you just want to take some on like your spoon, then just put it back into the cases and just start like mushing it back down. Yeah, done. I'm just going to spray the tops with a little bit of fry light before I put them onto the tray, and then that will make the tops go a little bit crispy, and then I'm going to put them in the oven for about 20 minutes. Now that they're out of the oven, I thought I'd quickly just show you how it's turned out. So they've crisped up really nice in the oven. I've got 2 more left, 2 halves, 1 full potato to have in a little while if I'm still feeling a little bit hungry. But for speed on the side I've also got some beetroot with just a little sprinkling of salt, and then I had some chicken and stuffing in the fridge, but I wasn't sure on how many tins the stuffing would be, so I've taken that out for now, and I've just got the 2 slices of chicken, thin slices or whatever they are, and with that I'm also going to have just a little bit more of the Dr. Pepper Zero that I picked up yesterday. So that's going to be my dinner for today. A bit later on now, and I'm feeling a little bit peckish, but not enough to have my full tea yet. So I've just picked up a pack of this Snack Right Monster Claws in the roast beef flavour. I think there's 3 different flavours, like pickled onion, normal and the roast beef. All of the varieties are 4.5 sins. So far after I've ate these I will be on 5 sins for the day, but these are like just a little good alternative to have when you're feeling a little bit peckish. And these are also from Aldi. Hi everyone, so it's about 8 o'clock now and I'm just getting ready to make my tea. So I'm just going to have some sausages from Aldi. They are 3 tins each, so I'm going to have 2 or 3 of them, and then I'm just going to wrap some bacon around them. I've also got some chips on the boil. I know I already had potatoes earlier on, but this is all I'm really fancying for my tea. I thought it was better to have something a bit more like warming and nicer when I'm not feeling so good, so that's what I'm going to have for my tea. And then with those I'm going to have some mushrooms for speed and maybe some carrots if I get round to making those, but that's going to be my tea for tonight. So I've just wrapped the sausages in the bacon. There's still a little bit of fat, or all of the fat that's still in the bacon, but I'll be removing that once that's cooked. And as I'm having 3 sins, it's going to equal to about 9 sins, so I'm going to be ending the day there on 14 sins. But I think right now I'm going to make myself a cranberry and raspberry hot tea just to warm me up a little bit and to get a bit more fluid in me because I'm feeling a little bit cold at the moment. So that's what I'm going to be having. And then I've also chopped up some mushrooms to have on the side, and then I've still got a little can of chopped tomatoes that I had from yesterday, so I'm probably going to have that for a bit more speed. But my potatoes are also just boiling, so they'll be going into the oven soon for chips, so that's going to be my tea for tonight. So just to show you how that turned out, I've got the sausages with the bacon wrapped around it. While I'm eating it, I'm going to cut off all the fat, and then on the side, just for some speed, it's not a lot, but at least I've got some on the plate, which is the mushrooms. And then I've got the chips. I've just added a little bit of garlic salt on the top, which is free. And then I'm having still my hot cup of cranberry and raspberry tea, so that's what I'm going to be having for my tea tonight. Before I also forget, I'm just going to have 2 of the mini baby bells as my healthy extra A for the day, and then after that I'm probably going to go to bed, so I'm going to be ending the day on 14.5 sins. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I should be back in the next couple of days with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye!